Before the video starts, I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to be doing a live stream on Saturday on a no BP server, so I can give you guys some tips and tricks on raiding, and you can ask me questions about anything that you would like. So join my Discord, links in the description, and I'll post in my announcements tab for the time on Saturday when I'm going live, because I still have yet to sort that out. But yeah, that's going to be this Saturday. So make sure you join the Discord and turn notifications on for the announcements text chat. Yo, what's up guys? In this video today, I would like to showcase a strategy that I use as a solo player in vanilla, and this also works extremely well on modded servers if you're a solo player that plays modded servers. This also does not have to apply only for solo players. This is just probably the best strategy for a solo player to gather lots of scrap components and crude oil, along with low grade and other regular BPs that you get out of crates and tool boxes. I consider this one of the best, safest, and fastest ways to obtain 500 plus scrap per hour as a solo player, mostly because we're going to be utilizing boats, the barrels in the water, crates in the water. You could even scuba dive if you would like, and then we are going to be utilizing helis to transfer our obtained loot from in and out of the outpost. What you're firstly going to want to do is do whatever you're going to do for your starter base. You can watch some of my older videos on strategies on where to build and stuff like that, but I suggest building near Outpost if you're a solo player, and also building near the water. So on this particular map, I would probably build over here somewhere in the snow. Or if clans have not taken over these islands, I would build on those islands, or like up above train yard over here would be a good spot as well, somewhere near Outpost. And helicopters will most likely spawn near Outpost on every single server. There's one over here, and two more over down this way. You can see there's one right there. So we're going to utilize the heli to fly out from Outpost to our base, and you can just crash it if you would like to get rid of the evidence, or build a little heli base next to your starter base or main base. But basically you're going to come here. If you have a scuba kit, I would bring it. If you have a scuba tank and that's all you have, I would bring that. Otherwise, really all you need is fins and a scuba tank, because we're not going to be going anywhere cold. So you just need the tank and the fins, and you can farm barrels or whatever near Outpost. There's usually a road somewhere near Outpost where you can safely get yourself like 10-20 scrap. You can come over here, buy yourself some low grade. Just let me grab some out of these crates right here real quick to demonstrate. So you'll see we got 5 scrap. You could recycle some stuff as well. Really all you would need is like 10 scrap would be good. Buy yourself some low grade if you don't have any. And boom, you got yourself 50 scrap. If you have more than 50 low grade, you could even take a helicopter to go look for a boat, which is what we are going to be doing. Otherwise, you should be able to get to the shore from Outpost relatively safely. On most maps, it's within 3 or 4 squares of the water. So you can just run over here. All you're going to need is something to break barrels with, some food, and a couple bandages. So really you can just do this as a naked. You don't even need the scuba gear. It's just if you do get attacked while you're out in the water, I would just dip off the boat and swim away and use the 10 minutes of life in here to get to shore and find another boat. So you're just going to want to find a boat, maybe even look for a boat before you bring anything to Outpost. Like if you're going to be coming here with tools or your scuba kit, maybe just look for a boat before you do that. Because in situations like this where there's a big cliff, boats are most likely not going to spawn near these huge cliffs for some reason. And if it is in the snow biome, which most of the time Outpost doesn't spawn in the snow biome, that's a rare occurrence for it to spawn in the snow biome. But as you can tell right here, this is a huge cliff because the beach is really tiny right here. And then as it starts coming down over here, like right here, the beach starts getting bigger. And you can see like right here, this is a cliff with a little mountain right there. So you would want to know where the boats are going to spawn, so you're not aimlessly running around with low grade so that you don't lose it. In this map in particular, the boat spawns are going to be quite a bitch to find. So in this case, you might want to take the helicopter out and look for a boat. Because that would just be a safer way to find a boat if you don't know where they spawn at already, because they do have pretty predictable spawns, just like the helicopters, although it is quite random. It's usually a few squares will have boats in them. And so right here we would have had to run quite far, and if I didn't find a boat right here, I probably would have ran back and took that helicopter over here to get the boat. So what you do is you just take the boat out if you don't know how to do boat runs or whatever, and you're going to only go to these things without crates on them if they have a red barrel on them, so that you can continue going out. And you will profit low grade over the course of doing this. You will want to stay away from snow biomes. They spawn none of these whatsoever, and deserts spawn pretty much the same as the green side, but it does tend to be more spaced out and in the deeper part of the desert area, and in the green part it's usually closer to the shoreline. But yeah, so don't go to these ones that only have barrels on them unless they have a red barrel. You will want to try to stop at ones with tool crates on them as much as possible, and then once you get like a metal tool, just throw out all your other tools, and then you're good to go with this for a while. So you will get tools over time, and you'll make about 500 scrap an hour off of this. You'll take your boat back. If you want to make a heli base on the shore and a boat base on the shore, you're going to be pristine. You just spawn in that base, take your boat out here, do your run, come back over to here, and fly your heli back to Outpost instead of running back. But depending on what type of server it is, you should be safe to run back. I'd come back once the night starts coming. You're gonna have to kind of time it right and get used to it if you don't do boat runs a lot, so that you know how much time it's going to take you to drive back. And then running back in the nighttime is probably the safest option. Outpost is really well lit, so you'll be able to see everything that you need to be able to see. You can do your trading in here. You can recycle everything and then take a heli back to base. A cool thing that I like to do that not a lot of people really would think about is fly your heli into an area that you can access. So like back here is not accessible unless you have a duo and someone just sits back here with the heli. This is a nice spot where you could just AFK back here. I think it would land you like, yeah, it's gonna land you in a weird spot though. You're not gonna go all the way down. But I'll usually hide my heli over here if I just want to fly into Outpost, and then I'll go do my boat run, and I'll come back and my heli's already in Outpost so that nobody takes it. I hide stuff over here, I grow food over here. A lot of people never really think to look. They just come in here, do their thing and leave. But there are other hiding spots as well that you could hide a heli in the Outpost, like out here. And sometimes there'll be mini monuments nearby. You could park them in a mini monument, but that's a little more dangerous. Yeah, basically in summary, all you're going to do is come to Outpost with some low grade, look for a heli, fly that heli to find a boat, or you could make a boat base and a heli base on the edge of the island, and put a bag in there, spawn in there, leave yourself some tools. That's probably the best bet. But if you would rather PvP or just get some components to craft some guns because you had BPs from last wipe, just go straight for the boat run and run back to Outpost during the nighttime, and you'll be good to go for a while. If you're trying to farm massive amounts of scraps for a tier 3 as a solo player, it would only take like 3 or 4 hours to get a tier 2 and a tier 3 going. Maybe even less depending on how lucky you are with the items that you're getting in the crates. So basically you're gonna find heli spawns, which most of the time is going to be near Outpost. Try to secure yourself a heli, hiding it in the Outpost or near the Outpost or inside of a 2x2 or something that you built with garage doors. If you don't have garage doors, you can use double doors. It's just going to kick you out, and it's kind of a bitch to deal with. And then you're going to go do your boat run back at night, or go to your heli base and fly to Outpost, recycle everything, fly back to your main base, and then deposit the heli wherever you would like. So something I would suggest doing for sure, if you're going to be doing this repetitively over the wipe to get your components and scrap, is probably build a heli base and a boat base in the same location so that you can fly in and out, and even maybe consider building a heli base at your main base, or having some sort of roof protection so you can land on your roof. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something, and I'll catch you in the next one.